Just a little note before we get started. These videos were recorded back at the end of March 2015, and it's currently the end of January 2016. These videos just kind of fell through the cracks in a slew of other videos, and I'm uploading them now because I don't have anything to upload for the next several days. So, here we go on to the video. Welcome back. I'm Ryden from Bloodborne Gaming, and you might be asking yourself, why are you starting a new playthrough? You haven't even finished the other one. And that is because, A, I have finished the other playthrough. I'm just recording this afterwards, and I haven't uploaded them all since I've recorded them. And B, I kind of wanted to record this now because it will get patched eventually. And I'm doing a kind of a joke playthrough. This isn't exactly serious, and if this is your first playthrough that you're seeing of Bloodborne, then don't watch this. Now, for my new character, he's now a military veteran, somewhat young. I gave him a very somewhat British name. Somewhat. I looked it up, and yes, both those names are British. Alistair Durant. And also, I kind of think he looks like John Lennon, maybe just a little bit. If I remember, I'll put a picture up where he looks somewhat similar. Maybe not as much in the sideburns, but that hair and those glasses. And you'll see why I call this a joke playthrough here in just a second.
Good. All signed.
Okay, so some of the things that you might see me doing in this may look like speed running-ish. It's not. I don't intend to speedrun this. I know that this playthrough will take, at the very least, 9.5 hours. That's at the very least. It may be longer than that. It's probably going to be longer than that. But eventually I may be doing a speed run, and so that's why I'm doing some of this stuff. There we go. I've had that mess up before. Now I just need to get up here before those guys do. There is the optional boss, the Cleric Beast. Won't be doing him anytime soon. Oh, just in time. Okay, now a few of you may already know what kind of joke playthrough I'm doing. I'll tell you right now that I'm on update 1.02, so if you happen to know what is not patched and what is patched in this update, then you may be able to guess where this is going. And to give another hint of where this is going, I have my rubber bands ready. Now, for most of you, that's gonna click. Although, for some of you, you're still yet to see, which I'm glad that you could join in on this. I do need to get some blood echoes before, well, not blood echoes, but healing items before proceeding much further.
Please, God!
Okay, well that's a small problem. Normally they drop, quite a few. Yeah, normally they drop quite a few blood vials. That's the word. But they're not doing that this time. This guy's gonna have to help out. Thank you. I only really need one, so... Actually, no, I'm gonna need like 5. Yep, there's one. Okay, there we go. That's all I need. And... Oh, come on. You're gonna hear me, like, spam the circle button. Never mind, I made it. That is the fastest I've made it so far. Nope. Still have not gotten that first try yet, though. And pretty much what I'm doing is, when you walk past the middle of this, it bumps you up a little bit, as you can see. And if you, yeah, there we go. Almost. You have to jump over this. Okay, there we go. And voila. For those of you that don't know, this is right before the shadows. You can only get through it from the Forbidden Forest. And let's hope that I don't get killed. Because there's 2 things in here that can kill me. Yep, one of them happens to be this poison water. Second thing happens to be those guys. The giants in the water are the only thing that would kill me. And I needed the extra blood vials because of, well, the poison. That's pretty much the only reason. Now, for the glitch that I'm doing, you have to kill the dogs in this cave. You have to not go towards the door that's around that corner, because that will mess you up. Now, when I was testing this out the first time, actually, no, the second time. The first time I got this all to work. When I was testing this out, yep, that's what happens. Darn. Now, what I did wrong there was a pretty easy thing to fix. Just shaves off a few seconds if I was going to be speed running. It's just running the straight path instead of the side path. And please give me some more blood vials. Nope. Darn. Well, the good thing is that if you open that gate, then the gate stays open. And I won't actually need to use my gun until we get to Father Guacamole or Gascon or whatever you want to call him. And if you happen to know some of the speedrunners' paths that take this, then you will know that most of them don't go down the path of Father Gascon. Most of them just go through and do all the normal stuff that you would continue to do through the after the forest. You'd go and kill Rom and all that, but actually before I kill Rom or the shadows, I do kill Father Gascon and then the old the Bloodstar Beast. That's it. Go through Old Yarnum to kill the Bloodstar Beast. Which, if you don't know, it allows you to get the Radiant Hunter badge, I believe it is. Which lets you get Ludwig's weapons. Ludwig's Holy Blade and Ludwig's shotgun. Okay, now what I got wrong is I ran straight through there, but what you actually want to do is you want to run around the side so that you do not aggro them, or you want to hope that you don't aggro them kind of close. And then here you want to wait out the poison, because you will die if you go up the ladder while poisoned at this low of a level. Okay, once up here, pretty much all I really need to do is run back down. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm gonna have to fight this guy, or else I'm gonna have to restart the whole process. Or, well, not the whole process, but ow. Sadly, I would have to restart a fairly large portion of the process if I died to this guy. Good thing I didn't. And let's check if it worked. There we go. Now, the way that I normally get it is walking right about here. I'm gonna have to change it up a little bit. Finding the sweet spot isn't exactly the easiest. And what should happen is it should start comboing together, and I should get like 100,000, maybe even more, Blood Echo combo going. I may put a link to a picture in the description that has a fairly large combo going. I'm trying to find a spot that I can put my controller into rubber bands. Just how I had it originally, somewhere like that. This is supposedly a spot. Nope, that's not a spot. It's gonna be different for everybody. So, what you see me do may not work for you. You just have to find that sweet spot that allows you to run in circles and just continue picking it up. Which I think I may have found it. Yep, right here. Well, the next part's tricky. Without moving my hands, or without moving the thumbsticks of the controller, I have to put rubber bands on it. Which I'm actually going to stop for a second, so that I can put my rubber bands on it. And something that might help if you need to have your thumbsticks up slightly is by putting a penny or some other coin up underneath them. And there we go, the perfect sweet spot. Now I just have to plug in my controller and let it sit for a calculated 9 hours and 5 minutes. At least. I'm not going to make you sit through that whole point. I will be back when we're finished. Okay, I think that that's enough souls for what I'm going to be doing. Let me just take the rubber bands off my controller. And that penny as well. And there we go. I think that I have enough of them. What is that? 25,000? Yeah, and if I wanted to, I could just run back in here. And if I need to, I can always just run back, kill those dogs again, and do it again. But I won't need to, because I have 25 million souls. As you can see, I still don't do... Oh wait, never mind. I was going to demonstrate that I did a whole lot more damage, but then I remembered I haven't put my souls in yet. Or my blood echoes, or whatever the hell I'm gonna call them from now on. Yeah, 25 million of them should be about right. Oh, shiz. I forgot about that.
You just here. This was This was
Nope. Okay. Small detour. I accidentally messed up. Like a lot. Okay, now, in case you don't know how I messed up, I'm supposed to fight Father Guacamole before I do, well, before I did the glitch. Well, that's a fairly costly mistake. I just hope that I get the Father Gascon glitch right. This will actually be my first time ever trying to do the Father Gascon glitch. Need that. I'm trying to get some extra blood vials just in case I mess up. Oh, come on. Oh, really? Really? This is what I have to deal with? Okay, there we go. That is pretty much everything I need. Okay, now this part, I don't exactly remember where I'm going on this part. Okay, come on. I'm almost there. Wait, yeah, I do want to activate this. Ow. Don't want to have mess-ups like that happen very often. Oh no. I'm not dying to you, Mr. Piggy. I just need your extra blood vials. That I don't have anymore because I spent 2 on you. Darn. Okay, now let's see if I can get this glitch to work. No, no. Maybe. Yep. As you can see, you just parry him somewhere near here, and he'll just fall. While he's doing that, it does take a second for him to die. There it is. And sorry that I've not been talking very much towards this last part. It's just I don't remember how much over my normal video length I have, and I'm trying to get through this quickly, and it requires a little bit of concentration. Anytime now, game. Thank you. Okay. I just need to... There we go. And now I can finally go allocate all my souls. Well, that was a pretty big detour.
Very well,
Okay, so there we go for the amount of levels I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get up to 220 with 90 vitality, 50 endurance, 75 strength, 15 skill, 10 blood tinge, and 30 arcane. And you might be asking why my arcane so high, and that's because of the hunter items that you can pick up later in the game. I don't even know if I'm really going to run into any of them, now that I think about it. I should just knock this down to 15. The extra one's there. Okay, that means I have 7 extra levels. Or I could just stay at... Bring that up to 15. There we go. Okay, that's how it's going to be. 99, 50, 75, 15, 15, 15.
Farewell, good mate.
Okay, and that's it for this episode of the joke playthrough of Bloodborne. Remember, I'm Ryan from Bloodborne Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one.